Good morning. Welcome back. This is the next step for creating a sleep video for YouTube to monetize, make extra money, just get out a creative outlet, or, if it's just something you enjoy, which really it is something I enjoy doing and am now able to make lucrative. So that when I retire in about, let's say, between 9 and 12 years from now, I can have a income coming in every month because of something that I actually enjoy doing. So the next step that we can go back, if you see here, I have some open tabs. The last step was first step that we did was creating our YouTube background. What we wanted. We described it to ChatGPT so that it could create us this background, which we're going to add movement and music to create our sleep channel. So where I go to get free music and backgrounds and stuff like that is Pixabay. So you can see they're all royalty free. You do have to make sure that I'll show you an example of background music. Oh, excuse me. I'm just having my coffee. It's 7 in the morning, almost 8. But anyway, let's go to videos first. So what we want to do is look for, first thing on my mind is bubbles. So we're going to type in here, bubbles, green screen. Or bubbles overlay. Do you see this popped up immediately? So we have bubbles overlay, bubbles green screen. Let's just try the bubbles overlay and see what options they have. So we're gonna go here. Oh wow, look at those bubbles. It's only 8 seconds long, but we can make it longer. You wanna look at the time here and how long they are. Because you have to remember you have to repeat these sections. Because I think with the new update that I did, the DaVinci Resolve, it didn't allow me to pull and expand the length of the videos. Oh, look, here's the green screen ones. Those look so cool. I would prefer a black screen, but maybe that's because I'm just not familiar with how the green screens work. Oh, wow, look at all this. This looks cool. That's a lot of bubbles though. For that one little section of the picture, I don't think we need that many bubbles. So I'm just taking a look through here. We're just looking at all the options. Let's just pick something just so I could show you, I guess, how to work it. I feel like I really want to go with that green screen. This one, just because it looks super cool. So let's do that. So we're going to select that. That's the next step. Okay, we have the bubbles. We can see it there. It looks super cool. You want to watch the full video just to see what happens, because you don't want to insert something without watching the full video to see, if something weird pops in or out of it. Because remember, these are made by other people, but they are royalty free, so we're able to use it. So I like it. We're going to hit free download. We're going to download. When you download these, you can actually give donations to the people who have made these things. Like this one is Prora. Say thanks to Prora. This helps the creative spirit. By downloading, you agree to our license. So basically you can donate to these people right here. It shows how many views they've had with this bubble green screen, how many downloads, 11,000. People really like it. When they published it, things like that. So yeah, that's really cool. Good for them. If you do use any of these things and you're creating a YouTube video or sleep channel, you do want to put in your disclaimers on each video that you're following the Pixabay content license guidelines and things like that. I'll show you if I have something like that. Okay, so we've got our bubbles. We're just going to start small here. Now we want to pick music. And here is where it gets tricky. So I'm going to show you here. Music. We want no copyright classical music. That's what I like because I just like to sleep to that. So what you're going to do is you're going to test drive all these songs, okay? Even if it says no copyright background music, you need to click on this. And if you see content ID registered, this will come up flagged. So you can use it on your channel because it's royalty free. And it does say that they give you, that you're okay because it is free. But if you were to make money on the video that's using their music, they would make money, not you. So that's basically what that means. So that means you still can use this music on that particular video, but if it were to make a lot of money and take off, you would not get the money, they would. Okay, so I don't like to use that. So I keep looking and I just keep clicking until I find one that does not say that. Like here, you see here, there's nothing there. So let's take a look and hear what it sounds like. Okay, I actually love it, but that's more for like a beachy vibe, not for falling asleep. So, okay, let's take a look at this one. It doesn't say no content ID. Okay, I like that. But so to give you an idea, when you're creating videos or adventure videos, that sounded perfect for like an adventure video. So here I'm going to change this. Classical, and I'm going to put sleep music in between that just to get a more calmer array of options. Look at that, gentle baby sleep lullaby. That's cute. Let's just see if that one is, oh, content ID registered. I don't want to use it. Now remember, y'all can use it. You're just not going to get paid if it takes off. Okay, guys, I really like that one, so I'm just going to listen to a couple more, but I really like that one. Content ID registered. Oh, look. This may give us a little hint here, too. Boy, I'm a moron. Sorry, I just noticed that. So the ones that don't have that little shield are going to be the ones without it. So let's just... Yeah, no. So you guys, I found, let's just look at, wait, no, that has a shield. Let's look at this one. Nope, I didn't like that. So let's just, yeah, I'm just gonna go with this one. So we're going back with this one. It sounded soft. We're gonna free download it. Say thanks to Singer. Thank you. I appreciate it. So now we have our downloads. Okay. So the next step is we're going to take our bubble download from Pixabay and our music download from Pixabay and our background that we want here from chat, and we're going to put it all in DaVinci Resolve. So if you guys have not already downloaded DaVinci Resolve, go ahead and do that. And here is my DaVinci Resolve right here. You can see it right here. And I'm going to open it. And yeah, I don't know what that is. What do you mean there's a problem? I hope that doesn't have anything to do with me. Hey guys, DaVinci Resolve, it looks like 20 is now uploading. So it did do a update, apparently, and maybe that's why the drag to extend the clips didn't work, because of the upload that happened last time. So we're just gonna wait it out here for a second. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so update available, another one. Okay guys, we're skipping this because we're not going to take all that time. Okay, so new project, we're going to name it Under the Sea with Mermaid. Under the Sea with Mermaid. That sounds cute. So now we are going to get ready. So for those of you that are new to DaVinci Resolve, here it is in all its glory. DaVinci Resolve. Remember, this is free. This is a free editing software. If you want extras, you can pay and get like extras, but this is all I need for what I do to create my sleep channel videos. So right down here, you're gonna see these 3 bars with a red line through it. You're gonna click that. That's the edit button. And then it brings you here. If you go over to this left side, it says master and clip name. You're just gonna right click and you're going to import media. So here's where we're gonna import our chat image, which I know this is it because it's the most recent. So I'm gonna bring that in. And immediately with the chat image, you wanna bring it in. But for some reason, I know I can change under master settings, like my default time, start time, but anytime you start a new one here for no apparent reason, it starts at 1 hour, but I like mine to start at obviously 0 hour. So I'm gonna right click the image. I'm gonna create a new timeline using the selected clips. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna go to start time and change that 1 to a 0. That is all I have done. I've not done anything else. I'm gonna hit create and you're gonna watch this chat image go down here onto the first V1 video line and it's gonna come up there as well, or it should. All right, that wasn't the chat. This was the old barn one that I did. Interesting. So we're just gonna delete that, delete selected. We got rid of that, and now we're gonna come up here and we're gonna delete that as well because that wasn't accurate. And we're gonna go ahead and remove that timeline as well. Yes, we're gonna delete it. Okay guys, so now we're gonna minimize DaVinci and figure out what the heck happened. Like, why did this not download? So we're gonna download it again. Okay. So it shows it's been downloaded July 17th. We're gonna minimize. We're gonna bring up DaVinci Resolve. I'm gonna come over here, import media. There it is. It should be there, that first one, since we just did it. Let's see if it is. So we're gonna create a new timeline again, guys. We're gonna leave that part alone and go up to start time code. We're gonna go to the number 1, delete it, and add a 0. So our timeline is 0, 0, 0, 0. Create. Yay, we did it. So you see here it brought down our first V1 clip here. Looks gorgeous. It filled the screen to what we wanted. And now we're gonna bring in the other items. So we're gonna import media. We're gonna bring in the bubbles. Bubbles are gonna go on a V2 line, just to let you know. So you'll see here, this says V1 down here. It'll create a V2. So we're gonna right click. We're gonna create a new timeline just like we did the other one. And of course it's called timeline 2, but we didn't have to do any of that. We're just going up to that start time code. We're deleting the 1 and turning it into a 0 and create, and watch it come down. So that went down as well. Oh, but it went down on V1. Okay, here guys, this is why I do everything live, because mistakes happen in real life, and I want y'all to know how to fix it. So the easiest way to fix this, because it actually merged itself with our video, with our background, we're going to go up here to edit, and we're going to undo. And that's going to bring us back to our original. And instead, I'm going to show you a different way. And that's why I like making mistakes, is because you're authentic. So let's go down here to this box. We can see here. I'm going to right click. I'm going to add a track. Okay, so now it's made V2. Maybe all that happened because when you set a new timeline, it's supposed to go on top. So they're all supposed to be stacked. So let's see what happens now. We don't need to create, we can create it, but you can also drag and drop. So I'm going to show you something. We're going to left click, and we're going to take it, and we're going to put it right here on top of that screen. Boom. You see that? We did that. Now the reason the excuse me, background picture is not showing is because this is a green screen, and we have to make it see-through. So we're gonna go over here to composite. Okay, if y'all can see that. There we go. Composite is under normal, and we want to get it to screen. So when you hit screen, you can see through it. And you see how you can see through it, right? You can see our background image. So the opacity we want to change as well to get rid of all that green. We really don't want all that green, but we don't want to get rid of all of it because we don't know if the bubbles are going to be affected. Like, can you see the bubbles? Let's just play it and see what happens. Oh yeah, we can see the bubbles. They're huge. But you can't see them that well. I don't like that. I don't like that you can't see them that well. They were huge too, weren't they? They were huge bubbles. Let's see what happens if we change maybe to overlay, since that's what it was. Okay, so now we're under overlay. We want to start this red line here is the start time button. You just hit the home button on your keyboard, and it will take you back to the very beginning. Let's hit play and see what it looks like. Okay. I mean, it looks okay. They're just huge bubbles, but that's what we chose. We chose huge bubbles. So I'm wondering... I really don't need to crop or transform. We can make it smaller, the bubbles. I think it was with zoom up here in the transform box, if y'all can see that. Okay, right there. Transform, zoom. Excuse me, let's see. Oh yeah, let's make the bubbles a little smaller and place them right behind her, which is over here where the bubbles are coming. And position, you can actually move the bubbles. So see, I'm moving them, and they're over here in this green box because we had the green overlay. And then over here, we're gonna go up, because that's kind of where, let's make this smaller. So we're going to crop it. Oh, we want to leave that one. We're going to crop it right. Let's get it like right around there, and let's crop the bottom. So we just see those little bubbles up here, and we can make this part taller. There we go. How do I make it taller? Oh, crop top. Okay, here we go. That looks like it might be good. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so you see the little bubbles are just contained in this little area right there. So it's not over the whole screen, which I kind of like. I feel like that's better because the whole bubbles on the whole screen were, pardon me, didn't look right. But you can still see this little outline. Let me show you. let's just, because I know my background light is affecting it, but so from that little green screen we did, you can still see the little square right here. So we want to make it the opacity, we want to change it. So, pardon me, I just woke up. So I always have froggies in my throat when I just woke up. Let's see if this view helps better. Or maybe I just need to turn off my background light so that you guys can see it better. All right, you see, without practicing, you can't make perfect and learn what your audience needs. So let's see if I can pull my phone up higher. There we go, on the stand it's on. Oh, I think we just found our new setup. Okay, so anyway, so I'm going to get rid of this little green area. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there you can. You can see that's the green overlay that we had. Well, we don't want that to be seen. So I'm going to go over here. We're going to go drag down to composite, overlay, and opacity is this little slider here. And if I slide it, you see it kind of, the green went away. But you can still see the bubbles. I don't know if you can see the bubbles. All right, because it's not that long, we need to go back to home. All right, and I'm gonna try to put this up close so you can see the bubbles. You see the bubbles? Okay, so let me just look again. Bubbles still kind of look like a square to me. I don't like that. I don't know. And I think I want more bubbles. So whenever you want to make adjustments to that, you're just going to make it wider. Like all the cropping I did, kind of cropped a lot of it out. So you can crop it back in. Like, I don't know why. Oh, we don't want that. I got rid of everything. I think we cropped the bottom there. Let's make it a lot of bubbles here. So there we go. All right. You can see the bubbles there. Now, here's the best part about this is that because we have the bubbles already, I'm going to show you something cool. Hit the home button on your keyboard. So that's what I'm doing. Home button to move that red line, the timeline, back to home. See that? I just wanted to make sure y'all saw that in live form. Hold on, I got to take a sip of my coffee. Okay, we can actually make bubbles around these guys too, if we wanted to. And we can. Let's just do it. So we're going to come back over here. Let's click and add a track. So now you see V3. Let's just take that green, that bubble background. We're going to put it on top of the other one in V3. And we're going to go to composite mode. We want to change it from normal. Oh, let's take a look at all the different ones. Oh, look how it changes everything. That looks pretty cool. Look at all those bubbles. See, these are all the differences. You can really do a lot of creative things with this kind of stuff. Very cool, right? I've used luminosity before. I really use overlay a lot. So we're going to take it back to overlay. Now here, I'm going to try to add bubbles over here a little bit because there's so many fish. So we want to crop it. So you're going to go over to the right side and go to cropping. We're going to crop the bottom. Now what that's going to do is bring this green screen up all the way up. I'm going to stop it to like right about there. And then I'm going to push all the bubbles from this side over here to kind of make the bubbles only in this area. So you're going to watch that happen, okay? So you see that? I'm cropping the bottom. You see that? You can crop however much you want. I'm going to crop it right to there. And now we're going to crop left, which see? It's bringing all the bubbles over. over here to the fishies. And we're going to crop the top because we don't want that ship to be green. So we're going to crop the top. And see, it's all coming down. And we'll leave it to like right there so we can get some bubbles going for these little guys. And we just want to make the green screen more transparent. So we're going to go back down to composite, opacity, and we're going to just play with the little toggle a little bit until it looks see-through and it doesn't look so green. You see? That looks good. You can still see the green a little bit, but let's see. Okay, perfect. Now let's play. Aha, I see bubbles. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay, guys, we're going to stick with that. It looks good. I like it. Now, let's go back over here. We're going to put in our music. So we're going to import media. That song, right, it was the Veracco Star Singer or whatever. We're going to double click that. It's going to bring that in. Now, all audio clips go on this separate A1 area. So you're just going to literally take it and drag it down to the timeline. To get all the music clips from having any pauses or any crazy reactions, I'm just going to make this little clip bigger. So I'm just zooming. See here, I can make everything a little bit bigger by zooming. You want to clip the very first part and the ending part. You want to clip them, like remove them. So what the easiest way that I do that, here let's make it bigger so you can see where the gaps are. So from here to here, you can see that there's no music at all. There's a pause. So immediately I want to bring this red guy right over there to the very beginning of that. And see, it's perfect. So I'm going to get rid of this square by hitting Control B. Oh shit. I just realized that if I didn't lock these other ones, see, that's why it's so good to do mistakes. See, it spliced all of the videos. I just wanted it to slice the audio. So again, you guys, we're going to fix this. We're going to go up to edit. We're going to undo. So it undid everything. And now we're going to go to our V1, lock it. V2, lock it. V3, lock it. So now this splice change that we're going to do is only going to affect the audio. It's not going to splice anything else. So this is a really good lesson to learn. So I'm glad I just told y'all, because when I started doing this in the beginning, OMG, did I make that mistake over and over again. So look, y'all are learning fast. Control B. Now when you hit Control B, that did a slice. You can move over your little red line to see if it made a slice. It did. You're going to click on that square where it's all red, and now you're just going to hit the delete button. Get rid of it. Boom, it's gone. Now we are going to hit this forward button to get us to the end of this audio clip, which, there we go. We're at the end of the audio clip. And let's, oh, that is as big as it gets, right? No, it gets a little bigger. We want to be able to clip a little snippet. See, it won't let you do it until you go to this next section. So guess what? Bye-bye music. Control B. And you can see there that it spliced it. And we're going to delete it. Okay, so now that is our music. To make everything smaller so you can see everything, you can bring it all. Minimize the screen like what you're looking at. Hit the home button and you can see those that we locked have not been affected or sliced or spliced or whatever. Now, we want to duplicate everything. But before we do that, let's take a listen. Let's just see how it sounds. We're going to hit play. Okay, guys, to me, that was perfect. So what we are going to do now, let's just make this a 3-hour video. Right now, you can always check your time up here. You can see that's the timeline. So we're going to go to home. So right now our longest clip is only 1 minute, 59 seconds and 17 microseconds, I guess. So we just want to go here. We are going to highlight this whole clip. So I just left clicked it. Let's minimize so you can see the whole thing. Now we're going to Control C. And now to make another clip next to it, you have to bring this red bar. It has to be lined up. Otherwise you're messing with this whole clip, the whole music. So now that it's lined up, you're going to Control V, Control V, Control V. And now we're going to constantly do that until we get to our 3-hour mark, okay? So I'm literally just holding down the Control V now. And looking for the timeline. Oh, I think we're over 3 hours. Yeah, we are. Wow, that happened fast. Okay, so to get rid of your excess, you can Control and clip, clip these and then delete. And we want to get it to 3 hours, so we can just click, clip, clip, delete. And clip, 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 delete. Let's see, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, why didn't those highlight? I don't know why. Let's just delete those. Bop, bop, bop. Delete those. You see we're getting down to the 3-hour mark, which let's make this a little bigger. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this one. And that brought us all the way down to what? All right, we can get rid of that one. We can get rid of that one. We can get rid of this one. But now, oh yeah, good. See, this one falls right under 301, so we can confidently get rid of that one. And if you look up here at the top, it does say 3 hours, 1 minute. I kind of like to get it right at the 3-hour mark. So what you can do to make it perfect is you take this where on the end where it has the brackets like that, and you can drag it over. All the way to your 3-hour mark. So it's not perfect, but I'm sure there's a way you can make it perfect. I just haven't learned that yet. Let's just drag it over until we see. All right, now we're at 3 hours, 6 seconds, and then you got the microseconds. So let's see if that, now it went to 4. Now 1. Honestly, that's fine with me, you guys. I'm not that picky. All right, so the music part, we are done. So guess what? I'm gonna lock it. And now we're gonna unlock video 1 and see if the clip extender works. Oh my God, it does. It works this time, you guys. See, I put the little bars, and now you literally can just drag it all the way till you get to 3 hours. Oh my gosh, that's what I was trying to do on the first video, the barn animals video that I showed you guys, and I kept saying, what is wrong? It's not extending. The clip is not elongating. Like I kept saying that. All right, so you see, you guys, how easy that was? I just made the brackets, took the clip, and now we're just gonna line it up with the audio. Boom. Literally that fast, you guys. So once you get this down, I'm telling you, it's super fast. So guess what? We're going to video 1, we're locking it. Now we're going back to home because we got to start over from the beginning. Home button. Oh, is it busy? What's going on here? I think it's trying to think because my computer's slow, so it hasn't processed everything that's happened yet. Yeah, something's going on. I don't know, it's frozen. But anyhow, once it gets unfrozen, let's hit play. Oh, good. See, it took me back to home, so it was done being frozen. So now I've locked V1. We're going to unlock V2 so we can see if, let's see if extending this will work. Oh, it doesn't. And usually only the ChatGPT image clips that you make, the background for your videos, usually that's the only thing that extends. The Pixabay add-on clips usually do not. So what that means is you just literally click on it, hit Control C, and bring that red line. Like I said, otherwise they'll not connect. And go ahead and hit Control V. So see, now we're duplicating that all the way till we get to the 3-hour mark. So when you do this, this creates no jumps, no pauses in between your video scenes as the seconds and microseconds progress, showing your video. So there's no jumps, there's no hiccups, no pauses, none of that stuff. It's like a smooth transition. So you have to remember all these things that I'm telling you. And it's really crazy because I did not get not one single comment on the last video of showing you guys how to make the barn animal sleep video. So, I mean, this may be my last one. It seems like nobody's really interested in it, but being a 51-year-old single female who owns her own home, registered nurse, has no retirement savings. Well, I just started for the first time almost 5 years ago. I've been a nurse now almost 5 years. July 26th actually is my 5-year mark with the hospital. I'm super proud of that. But I am doing this so that I can have a steady stream of income with YouTube. So by the time I retire, I will have an extra, oh, look, I went over. I will have an extra, 100, 200, 300, maybe even 500, maybe even $1,000 coming in. So look, like I said, you guys, we're just going to take these. You can do them one by one if you want, or you can hit Control C and do them that way. The ones that don't line up, again, you're just going to take your, let's move the red bar out so you can see what I'm doing. Make the 2 brackets and pull it in, drag it all the way till it lines up exactly perfect with the others. Now, if you want to test this to make sure and just see how they line up, you want to bring your red time bar and you can just bring it like right over here and then hit play just to see if they all line up and if there's any hiccups. So let's bring it back even where you see this audio break. Let's just bring it like maybe right here and play it out. Okay, guys, that stopped. That's the end. Now I'm going to show you a little secret at the very end, but we still have, so we're going to video 2, lock it. But we still have video 3 bubbles to work with. So we're going to unlock it. We're going to hit home, take us back to home. We're going to click on that, Control C, bring your red bar over here. And now we're just going to Control V it all the way to the 3-hour mark. And then I'm going to show you how you can close it out at the very end to make it just like a professional like video or whatever. I mean, you guys, this is just the tip of the iceberg with this. Literally the tip of the iceberg. I'm doing the bare minimum that DaVinci Resolve offers. It really is amazing. If I wasn't working full-time and, had more time to do more research and playing around with this, it's amazing what this DaVinci Resolve can do. Honestly. I mean, absolutely amazing. I love it, and I hope you love it too. It is much better. You'll see some of my videos I do with CapCut, but that's because I'm literally right from my phone uploading and editing my videos. Now for my sleep channel, because there's so much editing involved, I do it here at my desktop. But yeah, you definitely can't do DaVinci Resolve from your phone. I mean, I don't know if you can or not. I've never tried, never will. I mean, I have to have this big open space. Okay, so I went over, you see that. So the red box is checked. We're going to delete it. delete it, and let's drag this one to line up with the others. Boom, it did. Okay, pardon me. Now a little trick I'm going to show you to close it out and make it sound really good, or make it look really good, like kind of like a professional movie, is you're going to take these, you see when I highlight there, the little 2 white dots, and then you see this one has the 2 triangles on each outside. You're just going to take that, you're going to hold it down with the left mouse key, and you're going to drag it to the left a little bit. Just slowly drag it to the left. Okay, like that. You see that? It has a little shadow there, and now you're gonna, well, you can only do it if they're unlocked. So now I have to unlock video 2. You're gonna take it where it's lined up, and we're gonna drag it down like the other one. So look, boom, boom, they're all dragged down. Now let's go down to the music. We're gonna unlock the music. And we're gonna drag that about the same amount that we did the other ones. Okay. You see that little drag? And now we're going to find our video. We're going to unlock that. And we're going to do the same thing to our video. Drag it down a little bit. Now, to see what that did for everything, we're going to go back here with our red timer and hit play. You see that? It went out like a movie, the way it played out. So anyway, another note. Let's go back and lock. We got to do one last thing. V1, V2. We're gonna go lock V3 because the only thing we're gonna deal with right now, we're gonna hit home, is we want to look at the audio. So the audio, we're gonna click on one box. Then we're gonna hit Control A. It highlights everything, but because we locked everything above the audio, it's only going to affect the audio. You want to right click in one of the audio boxes, so I'm just going to right click. You want to normalize audio levels. YouTube likes to normalize before you upload it, so it's already set to YouTube. I don't know if anybody else's is comes up as a default. It may, but let me just show you the options. Pardon me. So there's all these different options: Disney, YouTube, Netflix, all this stuff. So we're going to click YouTube. That's where we want the normalization mode. You're going to hit normalize and you're going to watch. It's going to normalize here, processing, and basically it's going to every single audio clip that we made, and it is normalizing the level for YouTube. Look at this. Check this out, guys. Check that out. There are 91 audio clips. So it took 91 audio clips to get to the 3-hour mark. But also there's something else that I haven't showed you, which is compounding, where you can compound the audio and all that stuff. But that's moving on to more advancement. And like I said, not one person commented on the other videos, so I have no idea if anybody even likes these or wants to make extra money or loves creating art, or I don't know. So if I don't see any interaction or anybody that wants to do this or see this, then I'm not going to do any more, honestly, because yeah, this is High Carb Jess, but my High Carb Jess is about a vlog about my lifestyle, which includes everything, including my pineal gland cyst in my brain, including my fibroids that I have in my uterus, including that I'm single and struggling over 7 years, including that I pay all the bills because my son has HEDS and fibromyalgia, 2 dogs, literally, I'm sharing my whole life. This is something that I do as a creative outlet. It actually is a stress reliever besides going to the gym. So I really, really enjoy it. But, and I hope some of you guys enjoy it too. I don't know. I hope you do, but. All right. So that has been normalized because it's done. So we can just click anywhere, I guess. Does it have to be outside the box? I don't know why it's not they're all still highlighted. I don't know why. Anyway, let's just go and, why are they still highlighted? I don't know. Let's see what it sounds like. That's the only part I don't like, you guys, is that you hear the way it went from that to that, the music. It didn't sound like a clean cut, like going into the next audio clip, and I'll show you why. This is me nitpicking. So if you see here in the beginning, it starts very low. So, and I bet you in the end, it's ending high. Watch that. Let's see. So I'm going to hit this to go to the end of the next clip. Was that the end of the next clip? No. Let's see. Was this the end? No. Was this the end? No. Was this the end? No. Okay, so let me minimize this because I need to see. Okay, you can see the end of the clip. So this is just the number one first clip. I've just made it bigger so we can see it. You see how it's just so high? The noise, the loudness is so high there compared to that little bitty bit that I started over with. So that's why you hear that jump in, loudness, and then go to the next clip and it's not loud. I don't think that, to me, that doesn't sound good to the ear. It's not a smooth transition. Listen. You see that? You hear that? Is it just me? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. I don't like it being that low. So what we can do, shoot, how do I I think we have to hit Control A again to get it all to go away. No? No. Control Z. I don't even know what that did. Shoot, how do I make it all go away? Hold on, guys. Guys, ChatGPT told me to press Control-Shift-A to unselect everything. So that's what I was trying to tell you. ChatGPT can literally help you build everything. So you see they're all highlighted in red, so I'm going to do what it said. Control-Shift-A. Aha! Magic! They all got unselected. Okay, so if I wanted to be a really big nitpicker, which I do, so y'all aren't gonna like this, but maybe you will. This is gonna be a long video because I'm not a perfectionist. I'm going and I'm locking all the videos. I'm just leaving the audio unlocked because guess what? I'm doing a Control A again where I'm highlighting everything and I'm deleting. This is how you can delete all the audio and start over if you feel like you want to start over. Delete. Now watch. Every single bit of the audio is gone, but because we locked the videos, they're all still there perfectly, all of them at the 3-hour mark. Okay? So we're going to drag that song down again here to the beginning, line it up. We're going to make it bigger by using this plus. This is just to show you can minimize your screen. This is just to make it bigger. I mean, there's so many things you can do. So you see this big gap here. I want to get rid of it immediately. We're going to take that, Control B, you guys, Control B, and oh, it didn't work. So look, Control B. Why isn't it working? Control B. Huh. All right, let's try it again. Control B. All right, there we go. I see it. It's all highlighted. See there? Now delete. Now it brought that song in, and it starts off slow. You can hear it starts off slow, gentle and low. And now we're going to bring this in so I can see the full clip. It gets all loud and rowdy right here. I don't like it like that. Loud and rowdy. I'm going to show you something else that we can do. God, if I... Oh, this is like getting more technical, and this is a video to show you all simple steps. So like I said, if anybody wants to hear me out or whatever, you can. Okay, so let's make it bigger. And we're going to go to the end. Wow, it's long. Okay. It just gets too loud here, so let's see if we can transition it by going here to where this big thing is. Okay, and I'm just going to splice it because I don't want to get rid of everything over there. I want to get rid of everything over here. So we're going to go to this little splice button right here, blade. We're going to click on it, and we're literally going to come down right to where we want it, cut it. Boom, right there. And now we're going to go back to arrow because we want our arrow back. And now if I move this timer bar, you're going to see that it edited, it blade and spliced it right where I wanted it to go away. I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to delete it. Okay, so now you can see that it's small. So when we start our next clip, it should be a more smooth transition because it's not going to be hugely loud. But let's take a listen. Let's see how loud it is. Let's go. Oh, well, let's go right here. Okay, so yeah, that sounded good. We are going to just click this little, go to previous clip, which would put us right there on the end. We're going to highlight that clip. We're going to hit Control C, and we're going to hit Control V now all the way to the 3-hour mark where it can line up with the other guys. And hopefully this transition will make it sound a little better by getting rid of that one big. It's just when you go to a big heavy to a low, you can clearly hear it, you know. And if people are using this truly to sleep, that would wake me up, you know, hearing a transition. I don't know. It depends on what, you know, if you're in REM sleep, where you're at sleeping, I guess. So we are basically just getting rid of these extras. You can see here, and then here the audio. We're just going to line it up. Beep, beep, beep. All right, and then let's drag it down like we did the others for a good fade out at the end, like a movie. And let's take it down to here and hear what it sounds like. That high pitch. But it was a smooth transition. There wasn't any pauses or anything. It's just that big loudness. You could see it clearly, how big and loud that that music sound is, and then it goes into the small. We can do it again if you want. Let's do it, because I'm not a perfectionist, but apparently I play one on TV. No, I'm just kidding. But let's do it again, because damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to cuss on here. All right, here we go. Control A, and guess what? We're hitting delete, and we're deleting all that audio again. Watch this happen much faster this time. I'm gonna make it big so I can see those transitional cuts. I'm gonna get rid of them. Goodbye. And now we're going to go to the end. The end, and I saw that the end was big and huge. But let's see what this sounds like real quick. Go back. Let's minimize it. I see that big one. Let's... Too loud. Stop it. Go back. Okay, that right there looks good. Control B. We're getting rid of all of that. And you see that small, right? Doesn't it look small? This area looks small? Okay. Control C, and now we are Control Ving it all the way to 3 hours. The things you can do with DaVinci Resolve, and if you're not familiar, ChatGPT can walk you step by step through everything. Oh my God. I remember when I first started doing this, I spent a good over 8 hours sitting here with Chat, asking it how to do this, how do I make waves, how do I make the water move in this scene, how do I do this, how do I do that, and like literally, like what's going on there? Uh-oh, why does it look big again? I don't know. But anyway, where are the other ones? There they are. Okay, so we have to drag this to match. Oh, shit. Pardon my French. That wasn't enough to see the transition. We gotta bring it right back here. All right, that doesn't sound as bad to me. I don't know. It sounds better to me than the other ones. We're just gonna bring that down here so we can have a nice ending. Let's play it out, guys. Beautiful ending. Hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like and subscribe. All right. Thank you. Bye.